everyone, and welcome to today's yoga practice with me, Claire. For today's class we're going to work on a slow flow to open up the hamstrings. So when you're ready, find a comfortable seated position, anything that allows the body to relax. From here, ground down through the sit bones. Imagine that you want to pull the energy towards the floor. And then stack the spinal column on top of each other. So you want to maintain a nice long spine from the bottom of the tailbone all the way up to the crown of the head. Just gently roll the shoulders up towards the ears and then pull them down the back to open up the neck. Slightly squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other to help prop the sternum forwards and upwards. Then from here, close your eyes. Seal your lips and just take a few deep breaths here to begin to relax the body. With every breath, try and elongate both inhalation and exhalation as you fill and empty the lungs with air, taking full body breaths from the bottom of the lungs all the way up to the top of the lungs. Try not to let the shoulders round forwards and the spine collapse. Keep your core engaged, keep lifting up through the torso, nice long spine. Taking a few more full body breaths before we begin. Last one, big inhale together. Exhale. Good job everyone. Gently blink the eyes open and we're going to extend the legs out straight in front of us. So what you want to do is you want to try and sit on your sit bones, and this might mean removing the fleshy part of your buttocks away from you so that you can feel that connection with the floor. From here we're going to move to Dandasana. Bring the feet together at the midline of your body. Okay, so the inside edges of the legs, they meet. You want to have the inside edges of the feet meeting as well, and imagine that you are placing your feet against a brick wall. So you want the soles of the feet to be flat, the toes flexed back towards the face. Dandasana is the foundation pose for all seated yoga postures, so it's really fundamental to our practice. Try and press the backs of the knees down towards the floor, lift up through the sternum. Inhale, roll the shoulders up towards the ears and squeeze the shoulder blades together as you push the chest forwards and bring the fingertips to the floor so that they're just by your hips with the middle finger facing forwards. Rather than arching through that lumbar back or collapsing, try and maintain a neutral spine. So it's all about pulling that belly in. We're going to spend a couple of breaths here. I know it's really hard work. So deep breath in, long breath out. You should feel the whole body engaging with this posture. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more here. Big breath in, keep those feet flat. Long breath out. And you can stay like this, or if you want to go further, inhale, reach the arms up and overhead into your upwards salute. We are looking for the arms to be straight at the elbows, so if that means they are wider than shoulder width, or they're slightly further forwards, that's fine. They can even be shoulder height if that is more comfortable for you. So wherever you are, Try and roll the shoulders up towards the ears and then relax those shoulder blades down the back. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Feel as if you're being pulled in opposite directions. So you're being pulled by the legs through the feet. You're being pulled away from you. You're being pulled down towards the floor through the sit bones. And then your arms are reaching you up towards the ceiling. 3 big breaths here. Big breath in. Long breath out. Big breath in. Long breath out. Last one. Big breath in. As you exhale, we're going to fold forward. So hinge from the hips. Keep the arms nice and high. When you cannot lean forwards with your hips anymore, bring the fingertips to the floor. Look forwards with your chest. Open the collarbones and the shoulders. So notice here that we're trying to maintain a straight spine from the tailbone to the crown of the head. So I'm not rounding, I'm not collapsing forwards. We're keeping those channels of energy open, out through the feet, down through the hips, and away through the head. The more you flex the toes back towards the face, the more you'll feel this through the hamstrings. Again, it's not about reaching for the feet, because when I reach for the feet, my shoulders pull forwards and they encourage me to round my spine. So it's about plugging those shoulders back in to the joint, relaxing the hands wherever they are, and it's like using your torso, your core, your hip flexors to pull you further over the legs. A few deep breaths here. Deep breath in. Relaxing breath out. Deep breath in. Relaxing breath out. Are your feet still engaged? Are the toes still flexed back towards the face? Keep going. One more big breath in. Good job, everyone. We're going to come to lying down on the floor now. So gently make your way there. Make sure you don't hit your head on anything on the way down. Apanasana, so pulling the knees in towards the chest and wrapping the hands around the shins, relaxing the shoulder blades back onto the floor, relaxing the head onto the floor. So if this means that you're holding the backs of the thighs and the legs are slightly separated, that's fine. But what we want to avoid is we want to avoid this really uncomfortable position where the shoulders are lifted, the neck, the throat is compressed, and we are straining to reach our legs. From here, drop the sole of the left foot to the floor. Reclined hamstring stretch, so kick that right heel up towards the ceiling, flex the toes back towards the face, and take hold of the leg wherever you can. So it might be down at the thigh, it might be at the calf, it might be by the toes. It is up to your body where you are. And it makes no difference. But again, we want to keep that connection with the shoulder blades on the floor. We want to allow our neck to be in a nice, long and neutral position. So avoid reaching for the feet if it means you're coming into this closed and compressed variation. Try to strain the leg as much as you can, kicking that heel away. So think about that active seated forward fold we did. Heel away, toes to the face, open the back of the leg. 2 more breaths here. One more breath together. Inhale. Exhale. Good. From here, we're going to go straight into a twist. So open the arms out towards the side, keep those shoulder blades grounded, and then lower the right foot across your body towards the left hand side. Keep going until you can relax the foot onto the floor. You might need to shuffle your left knee out of the way slightly. You might also want to use your left hand to gently guide the leg slightly higher. That is up to you, but try and avoid that right arm lifting off the floor. Rotate through the spine, keep that shoulder blade press down, and if you want to go further, look away from your active foot. Taking a few breaths here, just to allow the body to open out into this spinal twist. 3 more breaths here. Good job. On your next inhale, release the leg if you were holding it, pull the knees back up towards the ceiling and then back in towards the chest. And we're going to do the same little sequence on the other side. Dropping that right sole of the foot to the floor, extending that left leg up towards the ceiling, holding onto the leg wherever feels comfortable. Couple of breaths here. One more big inhale. Long exhale. Then dropping that left foot over to the right hand side. So open the shoulders out, keep that connection with the shoulder blades. Gently and slowly over it goes till you touch the floor. Good job. Take hold of the leg if you want to. And keep that left shoulder blade grounded. Again, if you want to go further, look away from your extended leg. Taking a few breaths into your twist. One more big breath together. Exhale. Good, release the leg, inhale. Back to your Apanasana. Pull the knees in towards the chest, and this time lift the head, lift the shoulders, pull the knees in as close as you can. Exhale, relax the feet onto the floor, relax the arms either onto the floor or one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. We're going to finish today's class with, again, a little bit of breathing. So knock the knees together so that they are nice and secure. And we're going to breathe into that belly. So keep the hand that's on the chest nice and still. Hand that's on the belly, inhale. Belly into the hand. Hand up to the ceiling. Exhale. Pull it back. Inhale. Belly up. Exhale. Belly down. 3 more like this. Inhale. Belly up. Exhale, belly in. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. And I'm going to leave you here to relax into this posture, to breathe a little deeply, and so you can exit whenever you are ready. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you very soon.